Hi, everybody. Today I'm going to share with you all of my favorite WW friendly recipe bloggers that I have found on mostly Instagram. But if you don't have Instagram, don't worry. Most of them have regular websites where you can go to and you can find all of their recipes. So I'm going to go into all of that. And then along the way, there are a few recipes that I did try of some of theirs, so I'm going to go into some of those too with you of how I differ my recipe a little bit. So let's start with number one. A lot of WW people know her. Well, I mean her namesake, I should say. Her real name is Gina Homolka. Gina Homolka. So that's her name, and she goes by Skinny Taste on Instagram and on her website. So her website is the same, www.skinnytaste.com. You can also find her on Instagram. If you find her on Instagram, she has a link in her bio. You just click the link in her bio, and it'll take you right to her page where you can find all her recipes. She does have cookbooks out. I don't know if you guys know that or not, but if you Google either Skinny Taste or her name, Gina Homolka, Homolka, all of her books will come up, and you can find them there. So that's how easy it is. The first recipe was one of hers, which is from Skinny Taste, that I tried, and they were broccoli egg cheese muffins. And if you're looking for something real quick and easy on the go breakfast that you don't have to do anything to, it's already made, this is a great recipe to do. So they're not like regular muffins that has flour. It's all just eggs and whatever you put inside of the muffin. So she used 4 eggs and 1 cup of egg whites. I don't want to mess with just egg whites, so I just use regular eggs, the whole egg. So if I'm doing, let's say, making 12 muffins, I might use 8 to 10 eggs, depending on how big they are, to make my muffins. She starts off with steaming broccoli. Like, you cut them up into little smaller pieces. You steam your broccoli, and then you take them out, and you can kind of chop them up into little smaller pieces if you want. But she sprays the nonstick muffin tin with nonstick spray, and she puts the broccoli in the bottom. And then after you beat your eggs, you either pour or ladle your eggs into the muffin tin. But I made that the first way. The way she makes it, I made that the first way. But the second time I made it, I always adapt to recipes to what I like, and I added some onion and bell pepper, which was raw. I didn't saute it. I put that in the bottom of the muffin tin along with my broccoli. So I did it raw because I like a little crunch to the onion in there. And I poured in the eggs like it said. And at the time I didn't find or couldn't find fat-free cheese. So I just used fat-free mozzarella. But now I can totally find, thank God, fat-free cheddar. Fat-free cheddar. So she put a little bit of I think she used 1 ounce of it, and sprinkled it all over each muffin, the fat-free cheddar, and then baked them in the oven. And they come out really nice and fluffy. You can store them in the refrigerator for later, like if it's the next day or something. I think you can freeze them too. I would just take them out like maybe the night before or something, just to, so they're not as frozen when you want to take them on the go. You don't have to microwave them. As long as they're room temperature, they'll be fine to eat after you've pulled them out of, let's say, the freezer or the refrigerator. They're totally good to go. So that's the basic recipe. It's really easy. And like I said, you can wrap them in plastic and you can store them in the fridge so you can have them for a few days to come. Take them out, good to go. Don't even have to microwave if you don't want to. The next one is called the Skinny-ish Dish. Okay, her name on Instagram and the internet is the same. The Skinny-ish Dish. TheSkinnyIsh Dish. She has, like, if you scroll through her Instagram, you can always see all the fabulous recipes that she has. And then if you like one of the recipes, she has a link in her bio that'll take you right to her internet page, and you can totally find her there too, like that. The next one I want to tell you about is Running with Frosting. Love that name. She has on Instagram and she has a web page too, and it's both the same, runningwithfrosting.com. So I don't know if you can maybe see this. You can scroll through her feed. You can see all the fabulous recipes that she has. And she even has this fabulous barbecue bacon cheeseburger. So it's not just casseroles or anything. She totally makes food that everybody will love. So she's great. You got to find her. Check her out on Instagram or on the internet. Like I said, links in the bio on Instagram. The next one I want to tell you about, I just found her only on Instagram, but I just found out looking at her Instagram the other day that she does have a link on her Instagram page to a, I guess, website that's called Linktree that she has all her recipes on. And her name is Wendy, but her Instagram name is WWG4Life. That's WWG4, the number 4, and then life. You can see that. WWG, the number 4, and then life. Okay. She has a lot of good recipes too. She does all kinds of things. And she even does a lot with 2-ingredient dough. She, not just pizzas, but she makes hand pies out of them, both sweet and savory. She does like the dessert kind that has like the little fruit in the middle, but she also makes some that are for breakfast. Like she'll put eggs and ham and some cheese and stuff in there and just makes them like that for breakfast, and she freezes them. And she said you can always take them out and warm them up and everything. So she's fabulous too, because she makes different things with 2-ingredient dough. And if you scroll through her page, she has another recipe that I tried out that I love, with muffins, but they're made with ripe bananas. So if you scroll through her page, you can see this little pan there. Those are her banana muffin, 1 Smart Point banana muffins, she calls them. And if you scroll through, you can see her recipe is right on there. Or if you don't want to scroll through her page, right here at the top, you can see this little line of items here. Scroll through here and they should be on there also. They're 1 Smart Point banana muffins. They're really good. You have to have some of them bananas that are really, really ripe that you don't like to eat and they start to go brown on the outside. Those are the bananas you want to use. Now, she uses granulated or liquid stevia as her sweetener, but I don't have that. So I use regular sugar, and when I use my regular sugar and put it in the recipe builder, they come out to, they came out to 2 Smart Points and not 1, so they're still good either way. And it's a really, really simple recipe. They store, but you have to store them in the refrigerator after you make them. So just FYI, because if you don't, because of the bananas in them, they'll not be so good afterwards. It's just 3 ripe bananas, 3 eggs, 1 teaspoon of any extract, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and then 3 tablespoons of granulated sweetener and a pinch of salt. That's it. But I recommend you put it into the blender to blend up the bananas really good, because it makes it into more of a liquidy consistency instead of it being chunky if you just mash them. And then after you mix all that into a blender, you pour it in a bowl, and then you mix in 1 cup of self-rising flour. That's it, and you bake them. So they're really good. I've made them before. I'm gonna have to make them again when I have ripe bananas. But they're also good for breakfast on the go. But like I said, you got to keep them in the fridge. So you don't need to microwave them either if you don't want to. If you're running on the go and you're running out of time. So totally good recipe. Check her out. Another one I think everybody knows of is Mud Hustler. He makes all kinds of great recipes from the Kodiak cake mix, and he also does fabulous dinner recipes like the bird balls, the little turkey meatballs and things. So he's fabulous too. Love this guy. He makes a lot of great stuff. On Instagram, he is mudhustler_official. So don't forget that it's mudhustler_official. He has a link in the bio. And then on the website, he is themudhustler.com. So check him out. He's great. He makes a lot of great like cakes and donuts and all kinds of stuff with that cake mix. So the next one is on Instagram only, and her name is Kara, and her Instagram name is Balance in 3Babies, but this is how you type it in. It's balance_and_3babies. So that's how you find her. Don't forget the underscores on when you type her into Instagram. She doesn't have a website, so she makes fabulous recipes too. The next one, her name is Erin on Instagram, and she has a cookbook on Amazon for $14.89, which isn't bad. And if you click on the link in her bio, it takes you right to the Amazon page that has her cookbook in it. So that's really easy to find her. And her Instagram name is undercover.weightwatcher. So undercover.weightwatcher. That's how you find her. So check her out. Check out her cookbook. She has a lot of fabulous recipes. I mean, they all do. So it's hard to just pick one recipe that you want to make. The next one I think is only on Instagram too. Her name is Jen, and her Instagram name is Jen Cooks, JENN Cooks. And she also has a twin sister on Instagram, and they're on Weight Watchers together and do recipes together, which is fabulous. And her twin sister's name is My Busy Kitchen, which is spelled MYBIZZY Kitchen. So that's My Busy Kitchen. And then I love this next one. She makes a lot of great recipes. Anytime I'm scrolling through her feed on Instagram, I'm like that, save this, save this, save this. So she is fabulous, and I'm gonna pull her up real quick so you can see her account. Her name is Kate on Instagram, but her Instagram name is Drizzle Me Skinny. And I love, love, love that Instagram name. That's a fabulous Instagram name. I wanted to steal it, but since it's already taken, I can't. So she also has the links here to some of her things that she has made. And as you can see, a lot of fabulous food. Oh my gosh, it is so hard to, she does a lot with 2-ingredient dough and things like that too, but it's so hard to pick just one or even a few recipes because she has so many. And she also has a website also, and her website is the same name, drizzlemeskinny.com. Now, the next one I think a lot of you know about, Felicia. She is on Instagram at Felicia Fitness Health. And if you click on the link in her Instagram bio, it takes you to all of her favorite things that she likes. Like, I know she does the Buff Bunny collection, the workout gear. It'll take you there and it gives you links to all the different things that she likes, like that. And she also has a YouTube page, and her name is Felicia Keathly. Keathly, and I know she does like videos about how she makes 2-ingredient dough and other things that she makes, and she also shows you like what she eats in a day and things like that. So you can also check her out. She also does some live things every now and then. You gotta, be aware of that if you want to check her out when she does live. The next one is, her name is Lisa on Instagram, but she goes by Hungry Girl. And she has another recipe that I love that I've made many times before. And like I said, her name is Hungry Girl, all one word, and she also has cookbooks too that you can buy on the internet. So, and her website name though is www.hungry dash hungry dash girl. So not the underscore, but the dash .com. www.hungry-girl.com. I think she has a link in her bio too to all that, so you can just click on the link on her bio at Hungry Girl. Her recipe that I love, that I make for dinner quite often, is the chicken cordon bleu casserole, and it's really, really good. It's made with chicken and some diced ham, and with a like a cream cheese and Dijon mustard sauce mixture, and then you top it with some Swiss cheese and some breadcrumbs mixed with some Parmesan cheese. So I made it like that the first time, like I always do, but I always mix it up a little bit afterwards. I thought the first time I made it, it lacked a little bit of something else, like a little bit of filler. And I love adding vegetables to anything. So I added some steamed broccoli to my mixture. And then I also added some raw onion, garlic, and bell pepper to it also. So I added that because I think it needed just a little bit something else to the dish. Otherwise, it just seems a little bit lacking to me. But the sauce, like I said, it's light cream cheese, which I find at Trader Joe's, and like Grey Poupon, the Dijon mustard. So you mix those two together. And the first time I did it, it came out, the sauce was a little thick. So what I do from now on, I add in a little bit of chicken broth when I mix those two together to thin it out a little bit, because it's just too thick of a sauce when you try to add in all that other stuff. So, but don't worry, it won't come out thin when you bake it. So just thin it out just enough to where you can stir it up really good, and then you can add all your broccoli, onion, bell pepper, garlic, chicken, ham, and then you can mix all that stuff up in there with it. But it's totally filling. It's very filling. It makes 4 servings, and my husband and I, it's only 2 of us, so we can eat 2 servings apiece. And the servings, I think when I put it in there, it was 5 points for a serving, including all the cheese and everything. So my husband and I can eat 2 servings for 10 points, and it's really filling. It doesn't seem like it would be, but it is. Trust me, and it's really good. You got to try it. Hungry Girl on Instagram and Hungry-Girl on the web. So check her out. The next one is really good because a lot of people are looking for air fryer recipes and they don't know what to do with them. They don't know what to make. So this next woman, you got to check her out. Her name is Erica. And I think I've only seen her on Instagram. I don't think I've saw her on a website yet, but she does have cookbooks. Cookbooks. Check out her cookbooks because she has an air fryer recipe cookbook, and the link is in her bio on her Instagram account. And her name on Instagram is Everything Erica. That's it. So check out her recipes, and I'm gonna have to buy her cookbook because I need more air fryer recipes. I'm kind of running out of recipes to make, so I'm gonna totally have to do that. So check out Everything Erica on Instagram and get her one of her cookbooks. The next and last one I want to talk about is Fabulous. Has a lot of fabulous recipes too that I like a lot of and need to go through on my Instagram account that I saved. Her name on Instagram is WW Pound Dropper, and her website is thepounddropper.com. Okay, so if you just find her on Instagram, WW Pound Dropper, there's a link in her bio that takes you to her website. And she also, on her website, other than just doing recipes and things like that, she gives you a list of WW friendly products at Trader Joe's. So if you love Trader Joe's like me and you want to know more like things that they have that are Weight Watchers friendly, check her website out, thepounddropper.com, and you can totally get a list of WW friendly Trader Joe recipe or products. And the one recipe from her that I really, really love so much that I told all of my friends in my Weight Watchers group about was her skinny pineapple upside down cake. Oh my god, it's so good. So, I make this a lot. And if you make it and you take it to like a social function or something or a potluck or something, nobody's ever gonna know that it's a Weight Watchers recipe because it's that good. And it's really, really easy. So, the recipe is one 16-ounce package of Pillsbury sugar-free yellow cake mix. Make sure it's Pillsbury because I don't think any of the other ones have sugar-free cake mix. So it's a sugar-free yellow cake mix by Pillsbury. A third of a cup of unsweetened applesauce. 1 cup of water. You have two 8-ounce cans of crushed drained pineapple, but you're using only one for the batter. So 1 8-ounce can of crushed drained pineapple. Make sure you drain the pineapple because if you don't, it has points to it. Add that to the batter, and then that's it. So you're gonna mix all that together for maybe minute, minute and a half, and then you're gonna take. She used a bundt pan, but I couldn't find my bundt pan. I know it's around here somewhere, and I just didn't feel like looking for it. So I just used a 9x13 pan, which came out just fine. You just spray spray the bottom with nonstick spray, and then you take the other 8-ounce can of drained crushed pineapple and you put that in the bottom of the pan, and then you take your maraschino cherries. I think she uses 10, and she cuts them all in half and puts that in the bottom with the pineapple. Now, my husband doesn't like maraschino cherries, which isn't a problem. So what I did is I nix the maraschino cherries, and I just put in sliced strawberries in the bottom, which works out just fine. So either way, you put those in the bottom, and then you pour the batter on top of all that, and then you put it in the oven for about a half an hour. I think it says 30 to 35 minutes, but you got to watch it because it can like totally overcook really fast. Make sure you do the little toothpick thing where you put the toothpick in the middle, and then when it comes out clean, it's done. And that's it. It comes out really, really good. And like I said, nobody's ever gonna know that it's a Weight Watchers friendly recipe. And what the best thing is about this recipe is she cut hers, I think, into 8 pieces, and they were 3 points of her bundt pan. cake, I cut my 9 by 13 into 12 pieces, and it was still only 3 points. So it's still the same. So whether you have 8 pieces or 12 pieces, boom, 3 points a piece per slice. And they're pretty big pieces when you cut them, cut the 9 by 13 inch pan. So that's it. I hope you check all these people out, because they have some fabulous recipes, and I think you guys will be excited to try. And I hope that helps you on your journey, because I know, like me, I get sick of making the same thing, So I hope it helps you find out, new things to make for dinner and lunch and whatever else, breakfast. So that's it for today. In a future video, I might show you what I write in my WW book and what I keep track of, and then I might even do or tell you like what my day consists of, like what I eat, and what I work out and how, or whatever. So I might do that too. So I hope this video helps you guys, and please, please, please don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to comment on this video if you like something, or if you want me to talk about something that I haven't talked about yet, or if you want to ask me about anything on my journey or that has happened to me. Ask it away, and I will address it in a future video. And don't forget to share this video with all your friends, because if they're on Weight Watchers or on a diet or something and they need friendly recipes, share this with them so they can find out all these fabulous people that have all these fabulous recipes. So love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel too, please. Thank you. Love you guys, and I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy, and I hope you stay on your journey, and I hope you lose a lot of weight like I did. So love you. Bye.